Yesterday I showed you guys how to make this double batch of vanilla pudding. Today we're going to make graham cracker pudding with it. We're going to need a lot of graham crackers because I'm making a double batch. Each batch of graham cracker pudding needs one batch of vanilla pudding, which is why I made the double batch. But let's get these graham crackers crushed. You need to crush them very fine, so I'm going to use my rolling pin. Once you have those all crushed, dump them out into a bowl. You can buy crushed graham crackers at the store, but it's not nearly as good as making these on your own. I don't know why. I just don't think the crushed graham crackers at the store taste the same as when you just crush graham crackers at home. You can also make your own graham crackers with my graham cracker recipe in my cookbook. Now we're going to take some brown butter and add it in there. And in case you don't know how to make brown butter, you just put butter on the stove like you would if you were melting it. The microwave doesn't work. You have to do it on a stove. But once it's melted, you just keep it on, stir it every now and then until it turns brown. You can make it very dark brown or just light brown. We're also going to add some brown sugar to that. Now we're just going to mix that together. Set those crumbs aside and get some whipping cream. I think graham cracker pudding is made more often than any other pudding among the Amish because it takes such basic ingredients and is so easy to make. I'm making a double batch again, so you're gonna need a whole quart for a double batch, just a pint of whipping cream if you're just making one batch. Just whip that up until it's stiff. I looked at my recipe wrong. One batch only takes 1 cup of whipping cream. I don't know why I thought it takes 2 cups, so I have twice as much whipping cream here as it takes, so I'm gonna take half of it out. And thankfully enough, I haven't whipped it enough to do anything to it yet. So that's just a reminder to you guys that no matter how much of a professional you are at cooking or baking, you can still make mistakes. Once you have that whipped up, you need sweetener. I always use powdered sugar because regular sugar will make it watery. Then we're also going to add vanilla for flavoring and just whip that stuff in. Once you have that whipped in, you're going to add it to your pudding. Just make sure it's smoothly incorporated and not chunky. It should be beautifully fluffy and creamy once you're done. Now we have our graham cracker crumbs and our pudding with the whipped topping mixed in. Then we also have bananas. Now this is optional, but it does make it a lot better. Then I'm going to use this big beautiful bowl that one of my awesome followers sent me a long time ago, and I'm just finally getting to use it because we're having a family night and I offered to make dessert. So I'm making this bowl full of graham cracker pudding for dessert. And I'm going to make a single serving in here so I can taste it so I don't have to dig into this before the others eat it for family night. We're gonna start with a layer of graham cracker crumbs. Then we're going to go in with a layer of our pudding. If you're using bananas, now is when you use them. You put graham cracker crumbs down first and you put your pudding on top and then a layer of bananas. If you're not using bananas, you just do graham cracker crumbs and pudding. Just slice them on top. Make sure the slices are not on top of each other. We just repeat those layers until all of our stuff is gone or the bowl is full. Hopefully the bowl will be full at the same time the stuff is gone. Well, this bowl filled up really nice, and thank you to the follower who sent me this. I'm sorry I can't remember your name right now, but I love this bowl and hopefully we'll be using it many years from now. Now here is a little personal serving one I made for myself to taste it. I tried to be a little fancy on top. I don't know if it's fancy or if it just looks weird, but let's take a bite and see if it's good. My whole life I've loved this pudding. It is delicious. It hits the spot every time. The brown butter in the graham crackers combined with the vanilla pudding is delicious. And I know a lot of you guys think this looks like banana pudding. I've had banana pudding often. It doesn't compare to this in my opinion. This is a lot better, but that I might be biased. If you guys want the recipe, it is under graham cracker pudding in my cookbook. The cookbook is available on my website, socialsbylavina.com, over here on my profile, or depending on what platform you're on, it might be in the caption of this video, or you can just go to your browser app and type into the search bar socialsbylavina.com and it'll pop up. I hope you guys go try this and enjoy.